Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Majesty King of Morocco, handed to His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed. $430 million Omani Riyals is the value of investments in the industrial establishments last year. And the International Advisory for Research Council discusses establishing an Advanced Technologies Integration Institute and reviews supporting adjustment towards sustainable development. Live from the news center of the Sultanate of Oman television, here we present to you 7 o'clock news bulletin. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a written message from His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco. The message was handed to His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, when he received His Excellency Fuad Ali Al Hama, advisor to His Majesty the King of Morocco, who also conveyed greetings and best wishes to His Majesty the Sultan of continued success and for Omani people further progress and growth. Talks covered strong relations existing between the two countries and ways of enhancing and developing aspects of cooperation. They also viewed a number of issues and developments in the regional and international arenas, beside matters of mutual concern. His Highness informed His Excellency the Advisor to convey greetings of His Majesty the Sultan and his best wishes to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco of continued success and for Moroccan people further progress and prosperity. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad bin Hamoud Al Busaidi, Secretary General of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and His Excellency Tariq Al Husaysin, Ambassador of Morocco accredited to the Sultanate. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Macky Sall of Senegal on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Pranab Mukherjee of India in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on the 67th Republic Day. The number of industrial establishments that registered in the Sultanate during 2015 stood at 162, with investments worth more than 431 million Omani Riyals. The number of industrial licenses reached 796 for investments worth of 8.5 million Riyals. The Directorate General of Industry received 221 applications for licenses, 103 applications for industrial registrations, and 83 applications for manpower. During 2015, around 127 new industrial registries were issued and 32 industrial registries were renewed. In 2015, the industrial sector witnessed an active movement as the government continues its efforts to further contribute in the development this sector through various projects and facilities so as to support the national economy. In this regard, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry also launched a number of e-services, one of which known as Easy Invests. Private deposits at commercial banks in the Sultanate as at the end of January 2016 rose by 5.6% to reach 11.9 million Omani Riyals compared to 11.3 million Riyals in the corresponding period last year, according to a monthly statistical bulletin published by the Central Bank of Oman CBO. The gross value for these deposits as of the end of January 2016 included the time deposits that stood at 3.3 million Riyals, savings deposits of 4.3 million Riyals, and demand deposits of 3.9 million Omani Riyals. According to the CBO bulletin, the broad money and the clearance to the deposits in Riyals was 21.7%. The combined money and clearance to the gross deposit was 19%. The total percentages of loans to deposits was 103.5%. The rate of foreign assets to the total loans was 13%. The Shura Council office discussed a number of replies by ministries, topped by a reply by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry on a notification request regarding study and evaluation of investments in situations in the Omani market. The office also acquainted during its 15th meeting of the first annual round of the 8th term of the Council with a number of parliamentary questions, topped by a question forwarded to the Ministry of Finance pertaining to financial access achieved by the state through lifting subsidy for fuels. The meeting was presided by His Excellency Khalid bin Hilal Al-Ma'wali, Chairman of the Shura Council. Discussions of research and innovation aspects in the Sultanate, in addition to review replies of Research Council Authority on the previous meeting minutes of the committee, topped matters tackled by the 9th meeting of the International Advisory Committee of Research Council. The meeting viewed the phase report of the Council Work Progress and Growth Budget. The meeting also looked at visual displays on programs such as support for adapting towards sustainable development and program operational methods proposed for research centers of the Research Council, in addition to presenting an operational method proposed for Advanced Technologies Integration Institute. The meeting was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Hinai, Secretary General of Research Council, and attended by a number of international scientists and experts along with their local counterparts who are forming membership of the International Advisory Committee for the Research Council. The Higher Judiciary Institute Council today held its first meeting for 2016 under the chair of His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Minister of Justice, Chairman of the Council. The Council discussed the implementation of topics in the previous meetings. The Council also agreed to sign a memorandum of understanding between Hijik in the Wilaya of Nizwa and Algeria National Judicial Institute to boost cooperation and experience exchange. The importance of communication among employees of health sector through various forums that led to intensify relations and exchange experiences among them topped discussions of the second annual forum for internal physicians, which was organized at the Royal Hospital. The forum reviewed the work mechanisms in internal medicine departments during the previous years and witnessed honoring of a number of excelled physicians and nurses. The events of the forum was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed Al Saidi, Minister of Health. The total passenger traffic, including transit and transfer passengers through Muscat International Airport, increased by 20% to 1,924,815 passengers during February 2016, compared to 1,597,660 passengers for the same period of 2015. Statistics released by the Public Authority for Civil Aviation showed an increase in the arrival passengers by 22% to 987,155 passengers as at the end of February 2016, comparing to 809,283 passengers for the same period of the year 2015. Salalah Airport has an increase by 20% in the total number of arriving, departing passengers to 174,687 passengers as at the end of February 2016, compared to 145,947 passengers for the same period of 2015. Still to come in our news bulletin. Oman Telecommunication Company is to sign a memorandum of understanding with Microsoft to develop its services in the fields of communication and internet. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The Ministry of Education held a ceremony to honor the students who obtained and advanced places in Arab and Gulf competitions in the academic year 2015-2016. The honoring ceremony came to appreciate the efforts made by the students, their parents and teachers. The ceremony covered the students who got the second place at the level of Arab world in the competition of Arabic language speaking, which was held on March in Egypt. Female students were also honored who obtained the golden and silver medals in the poetic creativity competition in Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates. Activating Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Sultanate and Belarus in research and educational fields were the main pillars of the meeting of Her Excellency Dr. Rawiya bint Saud Al Busaidia, Minister of Higher Education, with His Excellency Michael Zurivkov, Minister of Higher Education of Belarus. The two sides discussed the available chances for cooperation in the specializations of engineering and mathematics. They also discussed a number of education issues and ways of developing relations between the two countries in the educational and research levels. Her Excellency Dr. Rawiya bint Saud Al Busaidia emphasizes on the importance of this visit in expanding aspects of cooperation in the sector of higher education. This came in the context of interest that the Sultanate pay for a search of new bodies to send students with academic specializations that go along with the trends of sustainable developments in the Sultanate. From his side, His Excellency the Minister of Higher Education of Belarus briefed on higher education in his country and the main programs and specializations that universities in Belarus teach. His Excellency Major General Anthony Bosson, commander of French forces, praised the pioneer role played by the government of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos in instilling cooperation relations with other countries. This came while His Excellency Sayyid Saud bin Hilal Al Busaidi, Minister of State and Governor of Muscat, received Major General Commander of French forces and commanders of the ships Jebrat and Tunir. During the meeting, they also discussed means of enhancing existing relations between the Sultanate and France in various fields. Oman Telecommunication Company announced signing a memorandum of understanding with global technology company Microsoft to develop its services in the fields of communication and internet. The agreement will work to enhance cooperation in the fields of information technology and communications, in addition to the fields of education, healthcare, smart home technologies and technical services for business sector. It will include also merging smart technologies in the group of daily agenda, which named as Internet of Things. The 7th Student Engineering Forum was opened in Sultan Qaboos University with participation from the Sultanate and Arab countries. The three-day forum highlighted a number of various activities such as workshops and scientific competitions. 50 projects participated in the event, which focused on solar energy and energy resources. The forum was associated with students' exhibition, included a number of projects like a wheelchair project for the disabled. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear to partly cloudy skies will prevail over the most governorates of the Sultanate, with chances of dust-raising wind on the governorates of Al-Baremi, Al-Zahira and Al-Wusta. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate on most governorates and occasionally active over the coastal areas of Sea of Oman and Musandam. Seas will be rough to moderate along the Sea of Oman and Musandam, with a maximum wave height of between 2 to 3 meters. Rest of the coast, it will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. is the Sultanate of Oman Television. And now, before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Majesty the King of Morocco, handed to His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed. 430 million Omani riyals is the value of investments in the industrial establishments last year. And International Advisory for Research Council discusses establishing an Advanced Technologies Integration Institute and reviews supporting adjustment towards sustainable development. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. That was brought live from the news center of the Sultanate of Oman Television. Thank you for joining us and good night.